tag. Be a zip tie. I can do something like that. I need to go over here. No zip tie needed. No, that ain't in my way. Not bad at all. Hey, what's good people? See, can we see, get our messages so we can see our messages from over there? All right, here we go. Butler, what's up? Grand rising to you, Butler. Appreciate you being here. Oh, we got Grippy in here. Hey, Grippy still alive. Appreciate you, Grip. Grand rising, Bazzy. Yeah, buddy. Appreciate y'all for starting through here. That mug is so crazy. I know what you. Let me turn it down. I know what you're dealing with, Grumpy. That delay. That delay. Yeah, buddy. Appreciate everybody for coming through. We gotta take this intake off. I guess I can make it. I gotta. Ain't nothing I can do right here. Drill a hole in that mug. It's alright. It's alright. Do. You're gonna get somewhere with it. You hear me? You're gonna get somewhere with it. Guess I'll put it back like I had it. That'll work. Yeah, but appreciate everybody coming through here on this day. I don't look too bad. I don't look too bad. All right, let's get started on it. Intake. I ain't did one of these in a while. Intake. Sitting in the. This stuff all brittle. You know what it means when the stuff is brittle. We don't. I ain't want to say it. I might change up the view here in a few minutes. But for now, we're just taking the wire harness apart. Taking the I got two of these. Get that. Yeah, we taking the injectors off right now. And I got special pliers just for stuff like that. Just for stuff like that. Some specialty pliers. Can't go wrong with them specialty pliers. Let's see which ones I need. Try that one out. Boom bang. Can't go wrong with them specialty pliers. Stephanie is in here. What's up, Ken, folks? I miss being a diesel mechanic, man. What kind of engine you work or running there? This is a 6.0 gas. This is just a 6.0 Ken, folks. Appreciate everybody for sliding through here. Yeah, happy Saturday to you. Yeah. Yeah, I love having specialty tools. You ain't gotta, you know what I mean? Just like that, 3 injectors. Just connected. Now, you gotta get the purge valve. That's broke. Alright, we're gonna get the alternator. These pliers should work for that too. Got them backwards. Maybe. Nope. Yep. But I'm missing a step. Hold on. Got to be on the other side. Got to disconnect that battery. Don't forget to disconnect that battery. Yep, 6.0. This is the same engine I got in my van. Same engine I got. What am I doing? Same engine I got in my van. So, I done this plenty of times. What I'm doing. Matter of fact, let's do some unboxing first. Hold on. Alright. Benjamin is here. What's up, Ken, folks? Hold on. Scruffy here. What's up, Ken, folks? Appreciate you being here, everybody. Stephanie, let's go and get Stephanie in here. Hold on, what the frick? Oh, I'm on the wrong. Let's go and get Stephanie on the mod squad. Let's go, Joe. Ooh, give me a minute. Yeah. Smack a rule on you. Smack a roo on you. Alright. Yeah, Baz is on it with the flower for the lady. Let's go, Joe. Wow. Hey, GM baby. GM, they ship this thing. If you change the transmission, or if you've been at a transmission a shop, if you had to have a transmission change, this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. It comes. This is pretty cool. This is pretty cool, Kimbo, because it's like what? This is like a miniature transmission box that a new transmission will come in from the dealer, from LKQ, well maybe not LKQ, but certain companies ship these containers right here. This is a miniature. This is pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty cool. GM. That's pretty cool. I like that. Look at that. Let's turn it around, please. Intake, baby. Intake. Man, that, hey, I don't know why I like that so much, but that box, that's pretty cool, Campo. That is pretty cool. Same intake. Same intake. But look at that box, though. That is so cool. But it reminds me of a transmission box. The box transmissions come in, and then you have to put the cord back in the box. Let's go, Joe. Benjamin, appreciate you being here. Yeah. And Dalton, appreciate you. Happy Saturday to everybody. Red is here. Let's go. Scruffy's on it with the flower for the lady. What's up, Red? Appreciate you stopping here, Miss Lady. Cat is here. Let's go, Joe. Let's go and get you right, Cat. Dang, I keep thinking I can do that on that phone. Yeah, Campbell, we got to get to work. I pray everybody is well. Look. Yeah, appreciate that, Red. Everything good on this end. Appreciate you being here, Cat. Yeah. Hey, that 0.8 for long distance, that 0.8 and 0.7 long distance, like I be 50-yard shots, not too powerful. Not too powerful. Yeah. That Eurasian got a smacking though, I tell you that. That Eurasian got a smacking on them. Them Eurasian doves are like pigeons almost. What the frank is that? Oh, are you serious? That mug broke when it fell. He ain't break though. Dookie. Hold on, Ken. Daggone thing done popped off the air ratchet. Hey! Got to do some work before I get to work. Yeah, appreciate you being in here, Kat. What time is it in the UK? Look at those flowers. Kin folk is on them for with the flower for kin folk. Kin folk is on them with the flowers for kin folk. Can I do that? Can I do that? Knew something was gonna break, huh? That reminds me, they make a tool that I need. Of course they make a tool I need. Of course they make a tool I need. That's crazy. But that's what you get. Heat, heat, and heat. Heat, heat, and heat. Come on, Dookie. Alright. Got that. Boom, bang. Alright. Got some sentry back here. Disconnect that, boom, bang. All right, yeah, we got some work ahead. What is that? Okay, that's like that. Boom, bang. We got some work ahead, Campbell. But guess what? This is what we do. This is what we do. Even in our sleep. This is what we do. This is how we do it. Alright, we got that. And then we got one more injector I gotta get down there. Which I need the long. Gotta have a long fire. Alright, we'll use these then with that injector so you can get down in there. I don't remember that. I'm getting ahead of myself. I'm supposed to be doubling back and disconnecting that battery. Alright, this weather's wishy-washy, you hear me? This weather is wishy-washy. Yeah, I'm out here trying to disconnect this battery over here. That's disconnected. That's disconnected. And of course, we got the intake here. Oh, the gaskets, okay. Intake gaskets. Alright. Should have came with more stuff, but whatever. Okay, so I can't get my. You. Try this. You. You know what? Come on. Get in there. And we got it. That's gonna get hot. It's gonna get hot out here. Okay, we got that. We got that. So we gotta disconnect these. Disconnect this ground here. And then disconnect these injectors, and we'll have our wires out the way. We'll have our wires out the way, folks. And these injectors have these locking tabs on them that I'm pulling up now. Then we just bloop them things. Just bloop them up, you hear me? Just bloop them things up. Yeah, I love my specialty tools. Makes things so much easier. You gotta use your hand. Where you at? One. Come on. Two. Sometimes you gotta push down, then pull up. Three. Four. All right. And do that. Got a plug with a broken clip. Yeah, this stuff is brutal or brittle. Rock it back and forth. Yeah, rain. Yep. All right, we got that. So we just got one ground, and we can pull these wires over off the top of the intake that we're removing. Move this ground over here. All right, we got the 14. Looks like a 14. 14 it is. Ooh. Yeah, I could have used the air ratchet, but I see it. Get that. All right. Ground, if you can, always remember to put your bolts back in their correct spot. That way you can remember, pretty much remember where it goes at. So you're gonna take this harness out of position. Move that. All right, so what's left? Get that out of the way. We got one wire here. Going to the training. What can we do about that wire? I'm not about to disconnect it way back here. So I'm just gonna have to move her out the way. Pinch that in. Yep, it's raining. Pinch that in. We got that. Alright. So, we didn't have to remove that. So now, we got our wires out the way. As far as for the intake, we got to disconnect the purge valve, hose. Oh, that's brittle. That. Yeah, that's why you got to be careful, kinfolk. These vehicles, especially like this right here. Oh. All right, we good with that. We got that. So we just got to remove this purge valve off of this fuel rail. Butler's here. Let's go, Joe. Sounds so nice outside over there. It do red? Talking about the rain? Really? Man. Ugh. Wow, I'm sorry to hear that. With a camera down the throat. Wow. 1:25 p.m. there. The sun is out at last. Good deal. Yeah, I was getting rain like crazy, huh? Cat. Yeah, we got some gentlemen in here. Might get rain on Tuesday. No, sir, I said that before it started raining. Oh, gotcha. Yeah. Oh, you talking about the birds and stuff. Alright. Flathead or something. Purge valve. Come on, dude. Alright, we got the purge moved out the way. Now I'm not even gonna mess with that clip over there. As long as it's out of my way. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna blow around this intake because it has a lot of built up stuff. So we're gonna blow around the intake before we remove. So we pretty much close, cam folk. I just gotta remove the throttle. So can I remove it with this pry bar? We gotta remove this air intake. Okay, that mug is loose. What's going on here? There we go. All right. So we're just gonna have to disconnect. That means I gotta run outside to get my fuel disconnect tool. Dookie. I gotta run outside in the rain and get my fuel disconnect tool. And we gotta disconnect this fuel rail, this fuel line. And it has a flexible section on it where you can pull it back and yeah. So just make sure I got everything else situated, because we don't have to remove the fuel rail itself. that can stay attached to it. Well, we're gonna have to remove it anyway. Yeah, we're gonna have to remove it anyway. So what we can do is, glad that came off. I might have to, take that off anyway. Woo, that came out easy. Let's go, Joe. Come on, let's do this. Let's do this. All right, that came out pretty easy. Let's not talk too much of that good talk, though. Things happen when you talk that good talk. All right, so I'm gonna blow her out now. We pretty much there, kinfolk. We pretty much there. Yeah. It may not look like it, but we're there. Hey man, shout out to Zach. Shout out to Zach. Zach always looking out for the cookout. This guy he gave me this this is what I was talking about. He gave me one of these bars, speaker bars. They got 3 speakers in it. They got one long speaker and 2 little, you know, they gotta be like 36s or maybe 40s, 2 40s, and yeah, and that's probably like 1 foot. I mean not 1 foot, but 1 inch, 2 inch, 3, 4 inch. You know what I mean? 4-inch speaker in the middle. Yeah, buddy, and about that's bigger than it. That's about a 40 something size speaker in there. Yeah, buddy. And for those that didn't catch the information in Grumpy Live, we got 2 of them things. Last day of morning dove season is today. Today is the last day. Today is the last day. All right, so what did I say I gotta do now? Yeah, we're gonna get that. We gotta go get my disconnect tool. I gotta get the rain anyway. Hold on, I'll be back. I'm thinking about a different angle. I'm thinking about a different angle too, Kim, folks. A better angle. Yeah, it was red. Definitely fingers crossed. I'm tired of wet and coldness. I feel you, Miss Lady. That was a nice gift. Yeah, it was. Look, this is a guy. Yeah, PK Ben, a joy seeing you working. Thank you, Kat. I hope your husband have a speedy recovery. Hey, we're gonna manifest. Hey, it's gonna be a full turnaround. You hear me? Yeah, he gonna be right. He gonna be right, Kat. Take care, Kat. We love you. That's right. We love you, Kat. Oh shoot. Hey, we done flip the Grumpy. Let's go drop a chat on Grumpy. We done flip the Grumpy. Hold on, here we come, Grumpy. Yeah, we done flip. We done flip the Grumpy channel by mistake. I'm back. Had to take care of. Oh, gotcha. Yeah, man. Hey. Yeah, man. Wishing speedy recovery on little man. Speedy recovery on nephew, Ken, folks. Yeah. Speedy recovery for nephew. Prayers up from Scruffy son. Prayers up. All right, so we got a specialty tool here. Another specialty tool that I had to go get from Bull. Yeah, I don't keep a lot of specialty tools in here because you don't really need them in here. All right, here we go. We're about to get sprayed. Woo! A little spray. Not too bad. All right, fuel is disconnected. Man, I want to get a better angle. If this wasn't in a way, I can have you up here so you can see what I got going on. Hold on. Ah, this ain't too bad. We ain't gonna play with it. He heard you say that and smiled. Yeah, no problem, nephew. Yeah, it's all love, man. Yeah, we manifesting great healing. You hear me? We manifesting love to all. That's right. All right, let's spray it down, Ken, folks, so we don't got nothing falling in the valley. Yeah. Red said, be careful, please. He is better than before, not 100%, but yeah, that's love. Yeah, yeah. Nephew gonna pull a 360 on you. Everything all good. I can't get over that box. That box is so cool looking, kinfolk. If you understood what I mean by the transmissions, if you worked at a dealership or worked at a mechanic shop or was there when if you had your transmission replaced and was there when they, brung one in, it came in a box, a big box like that. And you know what I mean? And when you get done removing the transmission, you put your transmission back in that box and the people come pick it up. Yeah. Alright. So we got that. We got that unplugged from that. We got that. Alright. Alright. You ready? We ready? You ready? We ready. Let's go. 8 mil. 8 mil. Hey, if this is flat rate, this will already be done. If I was getting paid flat rate, oh yeah, this will already be done. I was getting paid flat rate before I came here. I worked at Napa. And a lot of people think of Napa being, just a parts store, but Napa I worked at, it was a full service shop. And we worked on a lot of diesel stuff, heavy duty stuff, like UPS trucks and bread trucks and daggone Sherman Williams vehicles and a lot of fleet vehicles. All right. And the good thing about these boats, if I'm not mistaken, they don't come out of the intake. They stay in that mud. Well, they're gonna have to come out of this one. I'm gonna have to remove them. How did you get over there? Come on. Oh, man. Yeah, I definitely got to get the watch hours up on this because my watch hours started over. I was so close to my watch hours and then it started over. So now I'm in the hundreds again as far as in watch hours when I was in the thousands. Almost. It's all good though. It's all good. crazy, Red. Hold on, what I just did. It's horrifying. Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Alan is in here. What's up, Cam? Let's go and get you part of the Dookie. I see you doing it. Get you part of the mod squad, Cam. Appreciate you stopping here. Oh shoot, what am I doing? Like 14. Alright. Appreciate you, Alan. Hope you're having a great Saturday. I hope everybody is having a great Saturday. There ain't in the front. Nope, can't be. Can't be. Something tell me it ain't gonna be bad lifting up, but I could be wrong. What am I missing? Gotta be that one. Yep. Then that one. Yep. We just double check them out. We went not further enough. Just left. That. Oh! There's the intake, guys. There's the intake. Yeah, appreciate you sliding through here, Alan. Yeah, but I keep flipping. Look at Grumpy with all them. Look at Grumpy with all them daggone things out. Yeah, I gotta respond to that. Or all right, there's the intake here, folks. All right, let me turn that back down because that's weird. Hearing myself after I spoke. You hear it? Dang! I done gassed myself. Let me turn it down. I done gassed myself. It's all good though. Ain't touched my skin too much, so here's what we're gonna do. Just blow it out. Alright, so, man, hold on, Kenfo. We gotta get you closer or something. You too far over there. You too far over there, Kenfo. Yeah, buddy, let's get you closer. Let's get you a little bit closer. A little bit closer. A little bit closer. There we go. What about now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me? We good? Let me put myself as a mod. All right. All right. So let's get back to it. Get back to it. Why my phone acting like that? It looking like it. Why it look like Grumpy Live now? Like I'm on horizontal or something. That's weird. That's weird. All right. So we got that situated. Well, not really. I gotta clean it out. Clean out the valley. Not bad. I guess I can zoom you in. Guess I can zoom you in. Zoom you in just a little bit. Just a little bit. Get the sticker. You ain't play with it. Forget the sticker. I can't forget the sticker. Five people watching, appreciate you. Make sure you hit that like button. Oh, we got 16 likes. Good deal, appreciate it. You might be too low. I want you to be able to see me a little bit. Yeah, see me a little bit. See what I look like now. Beam me up, Scott. Yeah. I don't be bending over anyway, so we're go ahead and fall. We're just cleaning up the mating surface where it's gonna sit at. Anywhere on the outside of that, it really don't matter. And it's not like it's that bad anyway. Ain't like there's RTV or anything like that on it, but we're gonna just, matter of fact, yeah, we don't need to scrape it. Maybe we do a little bit, but for the most part, we just wipe her down. It do look kind of, it do look kind of like it was, nah, I take that back. Yeah, it definitely looked like it was kind of leaking a little bit, but this truck ain't been a part of this company long, but had a lot of problems. It had a lot of problems, including that fuel tank job. That passion of the fuel tank job, crap job, you know what I mean? No bueno. Fuel tank still leaking. Near the fuel tank. No bueno. No bueno. All right. Look like that one need a little scraping on the side. Yeah, good deal, Scruff. You say you dropped off a light for Grumpy. Yeah, that's my driver right there. Yeah, Grumpy came through here. He came through here while he was live and dropped off a like and comment. Surprised me. Hey, hold on. That's love though, Kim folk. Yeah, that's love. Cause I remember I was on Grumpy Live and Butler Live. Speaking of Butler, where Butler at? Did Butler come through here? He did. He did come through here. Yeah. I was on Grumpy's and Butler's at the same time. Cause I'm like Kevin Gates. I got 2 phones. Yeah, buddy. Let me turn that now. Let me turn that down. I didn't mind it though. Hear myself play back. I be watching my own videos. Can't fuck on a regular. Especially my music channel, man, cause that's what I'm feeling at. And for me to, you know, I get chills every time I see my music videos. Cause it's like, dang, dog, I don't know what I'm doing, but I produced that. I created that, so it always wows me every time. Cause like I said, I just be picking strings, folk. I just be picking strings. Yeah, we just cleaning around. I know you probably see. Yeah, you see on this side right here. So we just cleaning these things right here. Cleaning around these things. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Red, ain't nothing wrong with it. Yeah, I'm my biggest fan. You gotta be your biggest fan, folk. Shoot, I don't care if nobody don't like me. I like myself. I like myself. Shoot. That's a, yeah, buddy. That's a one of a kind fella right there. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, he one of the chosen ones right there. Yeah. That's why we on these platforms. Get ourselves out there. Yeah. Chosen to awaken the chosen. Chosen to awake the chosen. 2026, we going hard. Going hard. Oh yeah, I got 4 channels now. Well, I've been had 4 channels, but I just posted on my other channel, which is Duke Nation. Duke Nation. I had that for years. Well, I made it up. I created it years ago. But I just posted my first video on there. That channel is gonna be about, we're gonna be talking about stuff, you know, stuff that people are not aware of, stuff that can help people, you know. And my first video was about people on the road on a 4-lane highway, and if somebody's trying to get out, you know, if you're closer to me, yeah, move over. Like, move over to the other lane so the person can get out instead of staying in that lane. You know what I mean? You gotta be considerate. You gotta look out for other people too. You know what I mean? Yeah. I let people out. When I'm coming up on somebody who's trying to turn out, if I'm on a 4-lane highway, I'll move over to the inner lane so they can get out. Yeah. Yeah, buddy. Even when the police down the road, I put on them daggone signals, or I flash some lights, let them know, hey, them boys down the road. A lot of people don't do that these days. That's old school, folk. Let the next person know the police around the corner. A lot of people don't do that these days, cause they ain't learned from older folks like you know what I mean. A lot of us. That's old school stuff. Let the person know, yeah, police around the corner. Slow down. Yeah. Shoot, especially like roadblocks in the country. Shoot, oh yeah. Flashing them lights, I'm helping everybody. Got a whole row of 40 cars. I'm flashing everybody. Yo, buddy, get right. Better get right. So yeah, that challenge is gonna be about, you know, talking about stuff that people need to hear. You know what I mean? It's gonna be talking about stuff like, you know, a lot of stuff, relationship stuff, you know, stuff for men, from a man's point of view, type stuff. So yeah, that's gonna be my channel where people can learn some things. and I can motivate some people to do some things. So yeah, I can't vote. Hey, I'm telling you, hey, this year we going crazy with it. 4 channels. 4 channels. Yeah, and that channel will be doing like reaction videos. But our channels will be doing reaction videos. Like on this channel, we'll be doing more car reaction videos and automotive stuff. I'm telling you, this year, you better watch out. This year, we're going hard. We're gonna get all 4 channels, well, 3 channels. I ain't worried about the 1 channel I just started messing with, but all 3 channels gonna be monetized. Matter of fact, we just gonna say all 4 channels gonna be monetized. I had 2 people that said they put my Bazzy was included, and who else was it? I forgot the guy's name. I think his name was Crawford. Start with a K. But they said they was gonna play my playlist, and that wowed me. Like, man, like that's love, Ken Hook. The soul comes through the fingers into the strings. That's right. Yeah, it's oily. Yes. I work on my own cars if I know how. If not, we figure it out. Hey, that's how you save money right there, Camp Hook. Yeah, the name of it is Duke Nation. It's Duke Nation Gym. DOOKNATION JIM. Gym. Duke Nation Gym. Yeah. Like I said, I created that years ago, but just never, I never uploaded anything on it until yesterday. Yeah. So it's gonna be a, informational, comical type channel. Cause the video I posted, people might think I was, serious, but I laughed at the end of it. I wasn't that serious as I appeared on that video, but I was serious. Gotta help a brother out. Oh yeah, that's why I believe I put that in the description. Oh man. Scruff. Oh yeah, I text you this. I text you yesterday, and I gotta upload that video. I put that video. I put the Sling Mail video, cause Scruff sent me some stuff. And I put that video on the wrong channel. It's on Musical Mindset. So I gotta make it. I'm gonna make it public. Make it public today, and we're gonna make it public, and then we're gonna put it on the correct channel. We'll just remix it and put it on the right channel. I would have brought out my wheel. I got a wheel. Well, I got an angle grinder. Well, not an angle grinder, but it's a, I'll show you. Make it better. So I had stuff. I'll show you what I usually use. This is what the mechanic usually uses. One of these right here, one of these things right there, and then put that on there on the attachment, and that thing right there is good for removing gaskets and stuff like that. Mm-hmm. But we ain't gonna use that. We ain't gonna use that. We don't need to. Alright. Alright, so we gotta remove the injectors. Yep, that temp starting to drop again. I might have to put on my jacket. It's rain. Make sure I don't do nothing over here before. I don't need that no more. Put that back in bull. And we'll need it on the streets more than we'll need it here in this shop. So we'll put that back in bull. Eventually. Then we'll do this. Alright, so now we gotta remove these this stuff. Man, dog. Okay, they're not that bad. That one goes there. Alright. Yeah, I never had to remove these. That goes there. Yeah, these supposed to be, you know what I mean, bolts where they're locked into the actual thing. Locked into the housing. Pretty cool though. You don't have to remember where they go. Come on. About to say this one wanna give me trouble. Jacket, and you got great weather. Ain't no great weather here. You don't hear that rain. Hey, we supposed to be getting snow Monday or something. That temp about to drop, Ken Hook. Last night felt so good, and then this morning here, got here, felt good, and then it just dropped out of nowhere. When I was opening the gate, it just dropped. It just dropped on us, Ken Hook. Yeah, buddy. It's gonna be a rainy situation today. And then that's gonna bring in that cold. Woo-wee. Talking about snow on Monday. That's what they say. We gonna see about it. We gonna see about it, Ken Hook. All right. 15 feels like 3. What the Frank? 15 feel like 3? Is that not heavy? Is that not heavy? What's not heavy? This thing? No, this ain't heavy. It's plastic. Parts come a lot lighter nowadays, Red. It's pretty crazy. Yeah, that's light, man. That's pretty light. Now they do make aluminum intakes like this, aftermarket aluminum intakes that are definitely yeah. If this was aluminum, oh yeah, oh yeah. We're gonna play with it. This thing didn't come with a new intake gasket. Not an intake gasket, but a new throttle body gasket. It didn't come with a new throttle body gasket. Oh well. I think it's pretty cool though. He got one from the GM and not AutoZone and Advanced Auto Parts. Yeah, buddy. Factory, I mean the dealership is way more expensive, but it's way worth it. You know what I mean? It's way worth it, Kim, folks. It's way. Alright, that went like that. That went on that one like that. So, you know. Come on, dude. Come on now. You gotta talk nice to it, you hear me? You gotta talk nice to it. Sometimes you gotta cuss it out. Sometimes you gotta cuss it out. Yeah, buddy. Put that there like that, and that goes on top. That goes on top of the fuel rail. Like that. When it's time. Alright, last boat. Where'd you go? Right there. Alright. Now, we got this sensor here we gotta remove. What kind of situation is that? Huh. Oh. Oh, okay. I never removed this sensor before. Hold on. But pick it. Yeah, I never removed this type of sensor before. Hold on, Cam, folks. Pretty. Come on now. Nope. Yeah. I never removed this one before. So, where my pick go? Where my pick go? There's my pick, yo. This is stupid super cold. Yeah. That's something else. Oh, got you. Oh, I got you, Red. Yes, ma'am. All right, so that looks like that comes out. I just never had to remove this before. Okay, pretty cool. Not cool, but pretty interesting. Never had to remove that before. Let's see about it. Let's see about it. Come on. Don't play with it. Slowly. Slowly. Alright. That's that. We'll put that on there like that. Pop that in there like that. Put this little clip, cool looking clip holder down thingy. Like that. Boom, bang. Sensors in there. What else we got? We're gonna put these bolts in there. Put these bolts in here. Yeah. Now what we got left is intake. The throttle body and fuel rail. Throttle body, fuel rail. Look like that injector was leaking. Man, that boat took long. Oh, that's the boat that was on there. All right, we got that. So here we go. We gotta pull up. We're gonna twist the injectors. We're gonna do some twisting on the injectors. Make sure that we move that gasket around or that O-ring around. All right, here we go, kinfolk. We're gonna put these bolts in the fuel rail spot so we won't lose them. My tape keep falling off. I can't protect my. I don't really care though. All right, we're gonna have to have some heavy force to remove the fuel rail. The fuel rail. All right. Okay. Might have to get on top of that thing. Might have to get on top of it, Kim, folks. It want to move. Yeah, we might have to bring it low and get on top of it. Ah! Oh, you punks. Fuel rail, 4 injectors. Or 8 injectors, I mean. So that goes like that. That was like that. So that means that go like that on here. That's what that means. Boom, bang. Undo the. Alright, so we're going to clean around these injectors. I definitely would have had new O-rings for the injectors, new throttle body gasket. Matter of fact, hold on. Fuel coming out. Fuel is coming out. Alright, how we had this? Fuel goes to the back. That's how we had it. Back down. Back down. Now we pick these bolts out here. Let's do this. That's right. That's right, Cam, folks. So we take these bolts. Should have one more. Oh, you can't see me. We'll do this. Okay, that has some padding up under there. We'll do this. If we can. Alright. Remove that bolt. I said that went on top of the fuel rail. So get these injectors lined it up. Get them lined it up on this side. Oh, we got one more bolt here. Thought I got that. Alright. We'll line them injectors on up for the pushing. We'll line them up for the pushing. And then we'll do some pushing. Oh, you in there. You all in there, huh? All right. Looks good. We'll tap that one back like that. Boom, bang. Boom, bang. We know they're the same size. So we know do. You know this goes How did it go now? How did I have it? So we know that boat goes there, under there. So it goes right there. Alright. Let's go, Joe. Let's go, Joe. Saturday morning. Saturday morning. And we ain't mourning. We ain't mourning. We ain't mourning. When did I do it, man? Good morning. What Kanye West said. Alright, and we'll double check those. Make sure they're snug when we get them down. Boom, bang. Alright. Hey, that temp. Woo-wee. Let's go, Joe. Where my coat at? Oh, man. Yeah, it's here. That mug about to come through on you. Bada boom. Bada bang. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy Red. You already know, Kim folk. We're gonna, I guess we'll remove the intake now. I mean, the throttle body now. I guess we'll remove that. We'll remove the throttle body, and then we'll put that on there. Put this thing back together. Boom, bang. Five people watching. I appreciate you. Appreciate you for being here. What the? Oh. What the frank? We're gonna have to clean. We're gonna have to do some throttle body cleaning. 4 people watching. Appreciate you. We gotta do some throttle body cleaning here. Let's see what we got up in here before we put this thing on here. But guess what? Except for that. Whoa. Dang it. Hold on. Get the Frank. We got that, right? But that's on the other side. That's right there. We missing something. That don't look like no screw hole. Yeah, that's definitely the hole there. Where? Hold on, Campo. That ain't right. Something ain't right. Maybe we can remove it. It has a star net on it. But yeah, this intake supposed to have this bolt on here. So, Dookie. Let me get some star bits and see can I remove that. Or if I got a 12 pointer in here. Hold on, Campo. If I can't, how you do that there. Down south, we don't care. Oh man, so if I can't find a 12 pointer, to remove that thing right there. I gotta go outside in the rain again. That's a, come on. That's smaller than a, that's like a 4.5 type. That more small. That's a 4 point, what is it? That's a 5mm. Not a 5mm, but now this is a 4mm. Yeah. Don't work. Don't work. Let me get one of my favorite tools here. We don't have to, but we will do it. This is a gear wrench ratchet, 1/4 inch, extra long, baby. Extra long, baby. That's one of my favorites. You got the swivel head. You can lock that mug in place. Lock it in place. Boom, bang. Let's see about it. Okay. Alright. Alright. Then we can raise her up. Like that right there, and you do that. Okay. So it got a screw head on it. Or a, you know, something like a, it bites. There ain't no threads, but it bites in there. So we just gotta get it straight. Just gotta get it pretty straight. Pretty cool. Well, not pretty cool, but that should have been put a stud there instead of having it like that. Looks good right there, though. Let's get started on it. Get started on it. Make sure it's biting going straight down. Yeah, buddy. But hey, bruh, you still in here? And did you hear the? Did you hear me when I was talking about how I got the package and I put the package on the wrong? I put the video on the wrong channel. All right, so we don't need that anymore. And a 4mm will work. Small. That's the smallest one I got. Is a 4mm. That's the smallest socket I got. 4mm. 4mm. And that gasket is good. It's still sticking out. It's not flat. So we're just gonna reuse the gasket. Because they are reusable. Just like the intake gaskets, they make them, you know, if you got to pull the intake off, you can reuse the gasket, but I don't know about, you know, factory gaskets, but hey, this starter body gasket is good. Just got to clean it up. All gravy. I'll go check the video after this. Got you. You said memory after this memory permit. Yeah, I gotta upload it though. I mean, I gotta make it private. I mean public. I gotta make it public. But yeah, appreciate that, Strip. And them bands out, you gotta check. Hey, when I picked up them bands. Cause them bands you sent me, they're your active band links. I hope so. Cause I got real excited when I seen them. They were cut like, I'm like, hold on, is this your long draw length? It gotta be like 13 or something like that. I would think. Hold on, that is your long draw length? You said yes. Yes. Cut at 290. 11 inches? Oh, that's 11 inches? Got you. Yeah, man. I'm like, oh, yes. Daggone battery about to die. I was like, yes, because I need it, because I haven't cut anything long draw yet. So I'm thinking like, man, if these are long draw bands, that'll give me, I can be able to start doing long draw and get a feel for it, Put that there. Ten to the 10. Let's go. Okay, so that is okay. Good deal. I'm excited, man. We're gonna put them things on something. We're gonna put them on something. Try them out, can folks. What size are them? 0.7, 0.6? Yeah, that intake. That's gonna work good. Got that from there. Got that from there. Yeah, that. Good thing. All right, hold on. I'll be back. Okay, I went there and lost the train of thought and forgot what I went there for. Oh yeah, I know what I went there for. But I still gotta go to the Bull. Gotta go to Bull real quick. Oh, that's 0.5? Oh, okay. I thought that was thicker, man. I thought that was like 0.7, okay, that's even, man, hey, Brooke, oh, dang, Brooke. Brooke must be talking about. Scrub. Man, I appreciate that, dog. I appreciate that, man. I got excited. Wait till you see the video. You'll see when I pulled out them bands and it thought about it, like, hold on, these your active band links. Yeah. That's that. I gotta get something for the starter body. I gotta go get my starter. gives me a charge at mine. Okay, I do got my charger out here. Alright, so we had to go get 2 different torque wrenches. I got a 1/4 inch torque wrench, and I got a 3/8 torque wrench. We're going to torque these bolts down. I don't usually torque them down. I hand torque them, you know what I mean? I ain't about to pull out no meter. Not pneumometer, but yeah, I usually intakes and stuff, hand torque them. But boss man said, you look up the torque specs. I was like, no. He was like, yeah. All right, yep. But yeah, we're gonna torque them. There, it's not enough. It's not, you know, it's not it's not gonna take no heavy torque. I gotta plug my phone up. How's that gonna work? Let's go, Joe. Bazzy. Hold on, Ken, folks. Bazzy said, oh man, I missed the band talk. Yeah, we was OD Green is the thickest, gotcha. Squash is in here. What's up, Ken, folks? Squash, we was talking about squash yesterday, I believe. What's up, Squash? Let's go and put you in the mod squad, Ken, folks. I guess you can say I talked you up, Squash. Yeah. Hold on. I gotta do that over there. Shoot, them doves still on the power. I see a couple doves on the power line, Cam, folks. Yeah, appreciate you being here, Squash. Yeah. Boy, that boy done claimed some groceries. That boy done claimed some groceries. Let me get it out of my pocket. Ain't even finished yet, that boy done claimed some groceries. And it's crooked on you. And it's crooked on you, Cam, folks. That boy done claimed some groceries on you. Now, claim some groceries. Yeah, but. All right, hold on. Yep, got that rain, baby. Duke. All right, So I thought we got a little bit of carb cleaner. We got no brake cleaner. Then we got some small engine tune-up. So look at the throttle body. It's dirty, and that may cause, buddy, some issues. May cause some issues. So we're gonna put this gum on, gum out. Oh man, that does pretty good. Old gum out. That does pretty good. It comes off that easy. Imagine what it's doing to my skin. No worries. I may not protect my hands, but I protect my arms and my legs. You hear me? Oh yeah, that's woo-hoo. That's gonna be a help right there, I bet. And I'm gonna show you what I mean right here. That's gonna be a big help. How dark that is. Look like a two-stroke engine. That's pretty cool. Electronic flap on that mug. You ain't want to mess with that too much. That's it. Let that mug sit on it. Let that mud sit. Yeah, buddy. Good people is in the chat. Appreciate y'all for sliding through on this Saturday. Happy Saturday. See, go play the lottery. I'm sending you lottery energy right now for you to go hit the lottery. I'm speaking of the lottery. If you've been thinking about playing the lottery, go play it right now. Go play it. Go get that money, honey. Yeah. Yep. And I ain't want to cut it. Just, yeah. Bless somebody else. Keep it moving. Yep. Bless somebody in your community around you. Go hit the lottery. Being here talking to y'all is like hitting the lottery. Not the big lottery though. But it's like hitting the lottery every day. We got some good people, man. Look a whole lot better than what it did, didn't it? A whole lot better. Anybody else probably wouldn't just threw that mug on there and said, forget it. We getting paid by the hour though, not the job. We get paid by the job, I would have did this a whole lot quicker. Because there would have been more jobs lining up waiting on me. So I would have been there and had this done. That's the difference between getting paid by the hour and flat rate. Flat rate, you gotta hurry up and fix it so you can get on to some more, make some more money. Mm-hmm. 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 Just did a short with Arthur. You did? Oh, with a pipe. Gotcha. Good deal. That's right, PK. I agree. I'm winning anyway. Right. Yeah, claim that, Kim, folks. Mm-hmm. But we all need it. Everybody here need to hit the lottery. Everybody here watching need to hit the lottery. We all need it, Kim, folks. We all need a better life. We all need our own land and to be able to be self-sufficient. Yes. Well, Red got her own land, but she need a big house, or a bigger house, or however. She needs some things. Scruff needs some things. Scruff need to get out of New York. Even though he love it, Scruff need to get in a house, something with a front yard and a backyard. He can he can have a permanent burrow, catch, slingshot catching burrow target out there. He ain't got to worry about removing. Yeah, buddy, his son can ride. His son can have his little dirt bike, have a little 4-wheeler or something, ride around. Yeah. Take a trip to the beach, take a trip to the country. Yeah. Dang it, I done moved them studs. Let's bring back out the 4mm. Gotta remove them studs off of that thing. I don't buy tickets. Me neither, Red. I will one day. I will one day. Come on. Nah. I mean, I don't really, you know what I mean? I don't really spend money on stuff like that. But, hey, I'm going to win on here. I'm going to win on here. Yeah, because we manifesting all channels to be monetized and over 100,000 subscribers. That's right. We're going for that silver play button on all channels. We're trying to get that gold play button on all channels, folks. It's gonna take some work. I gotta have some viral videos or something like that to get me a head start. But we in it to win it. YouTube, at YouTube. Yeah, buddy, we coming for what's mine. We coming for it. I got a feeling like when you say stuff like YouTube or at YouTube, yeah, they listening. That it sticks out, stands out. That's like if you're in some other app and you speak the word YouTube or something like that, I know it's listening. All right. Throttle body, throttle body. I do it go like that. I think so. Got it upside down. That go like that. The plug goes over there. No. My bad. I gotta make sure I got this thing right. That look about right. Put the lid on this side. That's right. This what is it, a Husky? No, this is a Northern. It's pretty strong, but not pretty strong. It's alright, but we still gonna double check our boats. Let's see how that sounds. Mine probably sound louder. Stay to walk down, Cam, folks. Louder. That more louder. Yeah, buddy. We got that, we got that. The walk down, Cam, folks. The walk down. Look how I got this old DeWalt. Look at that, the daggone stuff that came out. That mud old, but that mud strong. DeWalt, baby. Yeah, definitely a DeWalt fan. I probably would have Milwaukee stuff, a little bit of Milwaukee stuff too, certain stuff, but I don't like red. Certain stuff like this I deal with, specialty tools, cases like that, yeah, but when it comes to tools like with handles that are red, I don't like that. I'll take a new or a used home. This trailer is old, definitely. I wish. I know that's right. Palm Harbor. Home. Yeah, I got you. Red. See a lot hey, trailers kill folk. If I had a trailer right, hey, that mother be done right. Thing about a trailer is, Ken folk, and you got a trailer that's paid off, man, you win it. You win it, cause guess what? Guess what, Ken folk? Them walls in that, them same walls, you can remove them one by one sticks that's in the wall. 1x1s, you can remove those. You can put 2x4s in there. That little bit of insulation in them walls, you can remove that stuff out of there, put some good spray insulation in that mug. You can redo them trailers, Ken, folks. You can redo them trailers. Yeah, that would be my goal, to get me some land first, get a cheap old trailer, and start building that trailer, building onto it, and then guess what? That'll be a front section. I do the same thing like my uncle did. He built a big old house out of a trailer. He just, you know what I mean? Part of, you know, he just built he just attached to the trailer and built a big old house. You don't even know it's a trailer until you look up under the house and see the wheels. Yeah, buddy. All right, we got that. We ready to go in? Ready to go in. Here's the gasket. See at the bottom. They don't have no left, right, no front. But we already know how to go, but they don't have no left, right. Yep. Oh, we got an A. Hold on. A. Maybe that side. Okay, they both says A. Alright, whatever. We're gonna go with it. We gotta go that way. Like that. Whoa, what the Frank? Hold on. Hold on there. Hold on there, Ken, folks. What did I do with the old ones? Oh, they're still on the intake. Okay, they don't look right. They do, but it don't. Hold on there, Ken, folks. Hold on there, Ken, folks. That goes to the front like that. The biggest part up top. Let's see about it. Okay. You're right. Clip on. Boom, bang. Looks good. What is that? Looks good, looks good. Make sure all them bolts are pushed through it. Boom, bang. Done deal. Out the way. Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. All right. We'll hand tight them like this. Crisscross situation. We'll start right here. Come on this side. We starting in the middle and working our way out. And I'm across the middle ones. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I always hand tight just in case some things start to bind up. Just in case there's something in the screw hole or around the screw hole. Always hand tighten them down first. And we're gonna hit them with the hand. Hit them with the hand. And then we're gonna torque them. All right, Red, thanks for stopping here. How long we been live? Going on 11:45. Just gonna bump them. Duke it. All right, so let me look up intake bolt torque specs on a 6.0 liter GM engine. GM engine. So, 5 new numerometers for the first pass and 10 numerometers for the final pass, which is 44 inch pounds and 89 inch pounds. So, we're gonna get our inch pounder. which is just small little buddy here. I knew it wasn't gonna be no foot pounds. I already knew that, but I broke my foot pounder anyway. So should be zeroed out. It is. So I said, what did it say? 44? 44 inch pounds. So we're gonna set it to 44. We're gonna set it to 40 first. Okay, that's 40. So we set 44. So go around 1, 2, 3, 4. Lock it in. And we're gonna go for it, can folk. That it came with a 10 mil, I believe. Yeah, it came with a 10 mil, but those are 8. So we're gonna get our 8 millimeter half inch. Put that back in there. Hopefully we can. No, we can't get to it. It's all good though. I don't know if this will get to it or not. Putting extensions on a torque wrench is going to throw off. It's going to throw off the accuracy on far as in the torque, but we'll get it close. We'll get it close, Campo. All right, that's that one. I hate using torque wrenches. Not really, but my ammo being today, my 3/8. Man, I gotta help him move this thing out of the way for lunchtime live. All right, we got that one. That one's already good. We're just gonna work our way back now that we crossed. I ain't gonna play with it. That one's good. Now we go to we go to 89 inch pounds. Grumpy's back. Let's go. Hey Grumpy, I know you. I'm pretty sure you responded to my messages, your comments, my comments in your live while I was live. Yeah, buddy, we had to jump in there because I messed around and swiped down on his phone and it went straight to your live. So that's when I dropped a couple comments. Yeah, buddy. All right. So I say 54. What did I say? 54. No, 89. 89. So we're going to 89 with it, Ken, folks. We're going to 80 first, and then go around into 9. Like I said, if he wouldn't never said nothing about torch, I would have just hand torqued it. So that's on 80. Go all the way around to 9. Lock it in. Yeah, certain stuff you don't need to. You can hand torque it. You know when it stops. You know when the end of the thread is there. You know what I mean? You just know. And you go beyond that, you breaking something. It's the only one in the tight spot right here where I'm at. Okay, there we go. It's going down some more. Keep loosening up or getting that gasket is squeezing down. All right, we got that. Got that. We're just gonna work it back. I ain't gonna play with it. We already got them torqued down, so ain't no need of doing a cross. Keep going crossward. I mean, you can, but all right, that's that one. Get back to my live. There we go. Yeah, Robin slid up out of here. Red done slid, Grumpy. I have had your running. That's love, man. I appreciate that, Grump. I appreciate that, man. That is love. That's what, hey, that's a definition right there of looking out for the cookout, Kim, folks. That's a definition right there of looking out for the cookout. This man was on live himself. He took the time and noticed that I was going live and came over here and dropped off a comment. That's love, Kim, folks. Appreciate that, Grump. Come on. Dang. There we go. And I believe I already got this one. We'll do it again. Nope. All right. All right. Mm-hmm. Who here? Must be the neighbor. All right, so we got that. So we're just gonna do some touching up. Make sure they all good. I don't know why my thing keep going out. Soon as you went live, I loaded it up. Loaded it up. Good deal, man. That's love. Appreciate you. That's love. I'm gonna add look out for the cookout to the dictionary. Wikipedia dictionary. Look out for the cookout. Good, I'm gonna check that one again. I don't know if I did. All right, these sounds are good. So we ain't gonna check them no more. Good. All right. Mm-hmm. 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 I ain't gonna play with it. All right. Torquing is done. And always zero your torque wrench out. Bring it all the way back down to 0. 0 to 0. Take it, basically you take it to the lowest setting, lock it in. And that's it for that. I put that 10 mil back in there. Boom, bang. That's it for that. Alright, so now we can put these, working on these things, put everything back together, put this wire harness on there. This intake right here. We don't need nothing else off of it. We don't need nothing else off of it. Alright. So now we can get back to piecing this thing together, folks. Get back to piecing it together. Get this old wire harness over here. Put that thing across there. Mount that there. Boom, bang, boom. So that's for that. Injectors for that side. Make sure we got everything situated here. Nope. That goes on top of that. Come on over there. I don't see how that got. Maybe that don't go like that. About to see about it though. I'm pretty sure I didn't take that from off the top of it. But it looks messed up. So we're just gonna do this. Remove it. That's supposed to go like that, and it does. So, I'm gonna do this. Put that there. Boom, bang. Spin that back around. That goes that way. Put that in there. Locked in. Lock this down. Locked in. And this I have to talk to these parts sometimes, for I have to talk nice to them, you know what I mean? You gotta talk nice to them so they act right, you hear me? Yeah. So everything flow right, you gotta talk nice to it. Put there like that, locked in. Hook the fuel back up. Locked in. Put that there. Boom, bang. All right. So we're just gonna get these injectors plugged back in real quick. And get this razor plugged back in. Listen for the click on them. Get that plugged in there. Did that go in there? What the fuck? Plug that back up. Alright, that's the second injector. Listen for the click. Okay, that was supposed to go in there somehow. Like that. Alright. so. The other injectors. Get that razor, not a razor blade, but a razor, something to help keep the lines off the heat, heat the hot spots. I don't know what you call it, but I call it a razor. All right, throttle body, plug that back in. Boom, bang. Okay. Make sure them locks are locked down. I know you hear the clicking. I'm just pushing them locks down. Plug this sensor back in here. Listen for the click. All right, time to get these injectors. Boom, bang. I'm glad I know directions of the wire, how they're bent, because click, boom. Get this one in there. Click, boom. Alternator, plug that back up. Click, boom. Let me read some comments. It's 11:11. We'll be done in time for lunchtime, kinfolk. We'll be done by time lunchtime get here. It feels like it's getting colder. Hey, it is, bro. That temp dropping. Look, I had on. You see, I took this jacket off. I just put it back on, kinfolk, because it started raining over here. Yes, sir. A little sweet talk always make it works better. Yeah, that's it. About the vibe. That's right. You right about that, kinfolk. Yeah, man. Much love to you, bro. Much love, man. I wish you lived up the road, man. Man. Yeah, buddy. I wish you lived up the road, cause yeah, we can feed off each other energy, kinfolk. All right, put that purge back in there. Sensor for that. Boom, bang. Purge. We got that. Got that. Put that razor on that side. Boom, bang. All right. Sensor, which goes, where the sensor goes? Goes here. Take it, put it in there. Okay, maybe that goes under that. Yep, goes under. Just gotta get it in there. Do some twisting this way. Come on. Almost, Jim. Put that thing down in there. Twist it that way. Wait for the click. Boom, bang. Yeah, that definitely got to go under. No, because that kind of rolls up right there. That's up like that for a reason. Even though that's where it was, I feel like it should definitely be under it. Listen for the click. Click is there. It looks better. Now, make sure we don't forget about that ground. It went a funny way. Dookie, it was hooked or something. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, Scruff made it back. Good deal. Yeah, Scruff said he dropped off a like on your side. I was telling him, I was over here like, yeah, I done flipped to your channel twice, Grumpy. Yeah, buddy. So he said he went over there and dropped off some love. Dropped off some love for you. All right, that's that. Now it's time to get that tray. Gotta go get that boat. Yeah, that ground was funky looking how it was in there. Oh, it was in there. Okay. I knew it was funky looking. It was in this little holder that holds the wire away from the block, I guess. So we're gonna put it back in that holder. That holder don't look like it's for it, but where is that 14 at? 14 it is. That boat was hard coming out and it was hard going in. Look like they put some Loctite on that mug or something. All right, Cam folk. We gotta do the intake. Where's that tray at? We gotta do the intake. What else we missing? That's it, I guess. Yeah, those didn't have nothing right there. Or did it have a cover there? I don't know, I forgot. We yeah, I think we good with that. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't remember a cover being over there. Something supposed to cover that sensor though from being like that. Yeah, there ain't no bracket for that. I don't think. bang. Get this intake hooked back up. And shoot, that'll be it, kinfolk. We're gonna start her up. We're gonna start her up, you hear me? Clean the intake out, so maybe that's... Oh, come on. Get that on there, boom, bang. I heard somebody. Dang, I put a new radiator in this thing yesterday. New radiator yesterday. Put a new intake in here today. New radiator, baby. This thing still needs a new fuel tank. If y'all been paying attention to this channel, there was a video a while ago. Well, not a while ago. Maybe like, not even 2 months ago, I don't think. Where I repaired the fuel tank on this thing with some, you know, JB Weld type stuff. And guess what? It's still leaking. It's still leaking. You need a fuel tank. It just needs a fuel tank. All right, we're gonna double check everything and we're gonna fire this thing up. We're gonna fire them up. Make sure everything is locked in, my friend. We're gonna prime the fuel pump, let that fuel get back to the rail. And boom, bang, boom. Looks good, looks good, looks good. All right. Here we go. Oh, I gotta disconnect, do the battery. Forgot about the battery. What it was, a 10 or 8 mil? I think it was 8 mil. I think it was 8 mil on your kinfolk. $10 mil it is. Well, maybe that is a... All right, battery is back where it's at. Oh yeah, Grumpy, you still? Grumpy, are you still here? Let me see if Grumpy. I don't know why my thing doing that. I got it on a live, but it always gets out of it. Okay, look, Grumpy, since cause I sent them pictures to Red and Bazzy this morning. You know, we was talking about dubs and stuff. So I sent them pictures to them, and then I don't think maybe I sent the pictures to Scruffy. I don't know. Hold on for a second. But there you go right there, kinfolk. 1 dove, 2 dove, baby. 2 dove on you, yeah, buddy. Got it on broke. got them groceries, Cam, folks. Yeah, buddy. What the front? Wow, my cover just disintegrated. Daggone thing just disintegrated. Oh well. Yeah, we're gonna clean up, we're gonna fire up. We might go ahead and fire up. Might go ahead and fire up. Prime that fuel pump. Make sure we ain't got no leaking in the injectors. Prime it again. We're gonna prime it a couple times, Cam, folks. We'll make sure we ain't got no fuel coming out of that rail nowhere. We're gonna do it one more time. And then we're gonna fire up, you hear me? Did that pop out? All right, let it rip. All right, Ken, folks, we're going for a ride. Who wants to go for a ride? We want to go for a ride. Where did that clip come from? Oh, right there. Boom, bang. Hurry up so we can get on this lunchtime live, you hear me? Get on this lunchtime live. Boom, bang. Yeah, buddy. We about to go on a ride. Take me on a ride. We're gonna keep my phone on charge. Look at that light come from that side. Okay. Pass that back over there. I gotta go unlock this gate. Gotta go unlock this gate. Hold on, careful. I'll be back. Yeah, those doves still sitting out there. Yeah, buddy, when we get back, we're gonna get them doves on you. Ain't even gonna play with it. Get back, we gonna get them doves on you, camp folk. Get this out the way. Get this thing out the way. Do a zoom room out. Let's go, Joe. 3 people in here. Appreciate you for staying here with me. We've been in here 139 minutes. 139 minutes. 139 minutes we've been in here, Kim. That license has mandatory bird permit. Yeah, Grumpy, hold on. Really? I didn't, really? That's pretty cool that it got the birds on there, kinfolk. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Yeah, you definitely can get them groceries. Yeah, we got to get you a slingshot, another slingshot, kinfolk. I know you got, matter of fact, oh yeah, that's right, Bazzy did send you one. But we got to do some trading or something. All right. Got the AC on in this thing. Hold on, kinfolk. We going on a ride. Let me shut this gate. Shut this gate on you. Look, kinfolk. 1, that's your raisin. 2, morning dove. No, that's a morning dove. Morning dove. On the last day of dove season. On the last day of dove season, look. 1 morning dove, 2 morning doves. Yeah, them 2, I got them from down there, from over where I'm at. Yeah. We'll be back. We shall be back. Show you what. I'll show you a little bit of what I'm working on the water truck. That's what it looked like right there. Got all the water lines and water tank on that. That's a big old water tank. So, let's go down the road. Turn off this AC, put on some heat. Just a little over 2 hours. Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that, Kenfo. I hope I got some subs. Now let's test this thing out. Dookie got some water in there, so this thing shaky, you hear me? Who's driving? Yeah. Woo-wee. We on the road. I guess we'll take a ride to the fishing spot. Show you how close what the world he got going on over there. Show you how close we are to one of my fishing spots, Camp Hope. Hey, Kenfo, you see them groceries out there? Am I still zoomed in? No. Uh-oh, it's starting to sound the same. Starting to sound the same. Yeah, hey, we're going back, Kenfo, on the last day of morning dove season. On this, cause you know, Florida has different dove seasons throughout the year. So, and this is the first phase, I believe. It started over, so yeah, this is the spot right here, Kenfo. This the legendary spot right here. If you know, you know. If you know, you know, Kenfo. If you know, you know. Yeah, that's where I did. This the tree right here where the natties was hanging at. That's that tree right there. Yeah, buddy. Old natty tree. Old natty tree. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, we were catching last time, but we caught on bass when it was cold. Dang, they done cut around this mug. They done cut around it. Yeah, buddy. Let me show you. And here's my another famous tree over here where I get them groceries. They always this same spot I did that pellet rifle video too, where it looked like I found it, but I didn't. But that's a tree right there where they be landing on. Old legendary tree right there, Ken folk. I done got plenty of groceries off that tree right there. Just off that tree. Let's go. I smell transmission fluid. Let me show you where the pelicans stay at. Probably can hear them. Show you where the pelicans stay. Pelicans stay right in that tower. If you listen, I guarantee you can hear them. Nope. It might not be there. Okay. It's starting to do like it was, but it ain't did it yet. We're going on a ride. Going on a ride. Man, my ammo probably right in that place. I probably can go get my ammo right now. It's all good though. We'll be messing with 8 mil anyway. See about it. Roll this window up. We gonna see about it, kinfolk. Boy, this thing was scary coming over that bridge. Yesterday I drove this thing because they didn't want the guy who drive it. So I drove it back to the shop, and coming over the big bridge, let me tell you, talking about something scary, that mother pop, 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 pop. Like, dookie, are we gonna make it? I put on my hazard, thought we was gonna start rolling back, Jim. And this is the zapper right here. You see them cars trying to get out? This is what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to move over and let them out. Yeah, that's the video I said. I said something about that, the video on my new channel. It's still putting a little bit. Same thing. It's putting. Let me get over here. Thank you. It's still putting. It is still putting. It ain't as bad, but you hear that? Woo-wee. There's some bumps over here, like that one. That's too high. Yeah, we just in time for lunchtime live, kinfolk. Make sure you come check me out on the other channel. Said we got 2 people watching, so I'm pretty sure the 2 people that's watching probably already know. Yeah, buddy. Jacked up, found on road dead. All right. Whatever. I spent transmission fluid. That's what it was doing. Over the bridge. Yep, same thing. I got it to the floor right now, and it slows down until I lift up. Same thing, doing the same thing. I didn't recommend no intake. That was on him. So he got no vehicles parked right there, so I ain't got no other choice but to park it back there. All the way to the floor. That seems more like transmission related, because it won't get it down out of that. Yeah, that seemed more transmission related than anything. But he ordered the intake because we had, I was revving the engine up, and while we was looking at the motor itself, and the intake was swelling up. Every time you hit the gas, the intake swell up, and yeah. Oh shit. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. So, yeah, because it don't kick down. It's not kicking down when you put it all on the floor. So that definitely sounds more transmission related. Because the engine revs up. Hold on. Let's see, can we diagnose this thing real quick? We're gonna roll down. No. So it's still engine related. Still engine related. I don't know. It needs a proper diagnosis. Proper diagnose. We ain't gonna play with it though. We done with it. We are done with it. Okay, I see one big pickup dubs. Hold on. I see one big old pickup dub. All right, whatever. I guess I'm gonna pull this to the side and we can work on some lawnmowers. He thought it was gonna take all day, but I'm gonna have to leave this to the side anyway. We're gonna be doing some shooting here right in a few minutes. I'm glad my phone charged up. Back this right here. You know, he on the camera like, what in the world he doing? Yeah, we're gonna put this right here so we can do some shooting. All right, that's the end of this live. That's the end of this live. I see you. I see. So this is where I be at right here, Karen folk. This is where I be at. I be right here. I be right here, right? So I be taking them shots where he's at right there, and they be further down, like over there. They be right there. So I be taking them long shots. Yeah, buddy. All right, we about to get off here though. We about to get off here and get ready for lunchtime live. I'll be right here. I'll be right here. Tripod is in a good spot, so we can set my target up over there. Boom, bang. All right. Appreciate everybody for being here.